Good morning, everybody. And we have on the phone with us, as I mentioned earlier today, all right, RSA, the security division of EMC. And this is their fraud detection laboratory over in Israel. More Ahuvia with us this morning. Um, and we're going to be talking about gone phishing and mining. Phishers leverage web analytics to refine attacks. And why am I not surprised? Since a lot of what we've been talking to you about is how the fraudsters and the organized crime people are leveraging every single ordinary tool for their opportunity to commit fraud online.
Right.
Take it.
So
Take.
that's exactly right, Joe. As we mentioned previously in our webcast, fraudsters are adapting many numerous business models into the underground and using them just like real-world business models. For example, in the underground, just to give you a few examples, there's a certain group of Trojan coders that offer monthly subscription plans to their customers. The underground offers escrow services so that both customers and vendors perform their part of a transaction. And crimeware vendors offer user manuals and customer support. So these are all real-world business models that the fraud underground, the black market, easily adapts for its own purposes. And as you mentioned, the latest example we've seen is phishers taking web analytics services. I'll say that again, web analytics services to monitor the success of their phishing campaigns. And this is really interesting. This is the first time we've seen phishing attacks that incorporate this kind of success monitoring and statistics monitoring. And this was about a month ago when we traced a phishing kit that recorded every online user's specifications, timestamp, and different information that the fraudster could later use to monitor the success of this phishing campaign. I just entered a link into the chat so our viewers can look at the blog that we had up on this topic.
Great.
And this is basically showing us that fraudsters are increasingly becoming businessmen. They want to be able to see if they have good ROI on their phishing ventures or on their fraud schemes. And if the ROI is not good, they want to know how they could be able to improve it.
Yeah, it sounds more like a total quality management there, where they've come full circle, offering all sorts of guides, books, and assisted tools to really make sure that they're as effective as possible.
Exactly, because fishers invest money, or sophisticated fishers invest money when they want to launch a phishing campaign. So they may be investing money in paying for a spam mailing list. So you have fishers paying sometimes hundreds of dollars to get tens of thousands of email addresses, and they want to see how well that spam mailing list did. Were those emails just, emails that nobody uses anymore, or were they active emails? Some fishers pay a professional spammer, that operates spamming bots, and then that person blasts out massive amounts of spam every day. So they want to know if that professional spammer is actually worth their money. Some sophisticated phishers, if they're launching sophisticated proxy-based phishing attacks, they want to know if the bulletproof hosting services they're paying for, are they returning the investment? And again, some phishers may pay for phishing kits. Other phishers may invest time in coding their own attacks. So they want to know if they're getting their money back or not. And this kind of tool which they incorporate into a phishing attack, and this is, by the way, just a single gang which we saw using this kind of web analytics script. Basically, what happens is the gang that used the web analytics service embedded a short snippet of code into their phishing attack. So if I'm an online user and I'm going into that phishing attack, that script will automatically go into action once I'm landing on that phishing website, and it would start recording different kinds of statistics, such as the timestamp, when did I log in, or when did I access the attack, different technical specifications like my operating system, browser, screen resolution, and then the amount of information and the information harvested from this kind of tool is extremely valuable. And I'd like to go into just kind of demonstrating how that information could be used by a phisher to do his phishing attacks.
Well, why don't we do that right after this commercial, okay?
Sure.
Okay, great. All right, everybody.